Well, I got an update for the channel today as I prepare to take a dose of OXYCODONE and change into my sleeping clothes. I have not had a dose of OXYCODONE since October 28th. Lots and lots and lots has happened this month of November. It is November 23rd. It's Monday. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's only 39 degrees outside. We basically are not even getting out of the 30s anymore for the last week or so. It's been very cold and foggy. There hasn't been any sunshine. And as if that wasn't depressing enough, for the last week we have been back into the coronavirus lockdown. Yes, we are back to lockdown because the virus has gotten out of control here. It's actually called a freeze, and it's for the entire state. It's been a week now, and almost a week. And in the last week, I have worked 9 hours. That's it. And I did work today on this Monday. It would normally be my day off. The days are just so screwed up and fouled up now. I don't know what day is what. I don't know what time it is anymore. It has just been a disaster area. I did go this morning online and restarted my unemployment from back in March, and I won't know anything about that for like a couple of more days. It's still in the processing situation, so I think I have to go check on Tuesday the 24th before I'll know if it's even accepted. So that's a tremendous sense of worry, because otherwise I don't know what I would do. I obviously can't survive on 9 working hours a week. It's just not going to happen. But I will be taking time off because I do have my surgery, my hernia surgery, scheduled for December 8th. It looks like that's going to go through. That was another big source of worry, whether they were going to allow that or not. They are going to allow it because I'm not going to be required to spend the night in the hospital. You know, something could go wrong, of course. It could make me have to do that, but for the most part, the surgery doesn't require me to be hospitalized. I do have to take a COVID test 3 days before, and hopefully that will come out good. If it doesn't, then I won't get to have the surgery. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Life for me has been a pretty bad, depressing mess lately. It's just, things have just got me down. I finally had to turn the heat on in here because I just couldn't stand the cold. It would get down in the 50s in here if I didn't have the heat on, and I just couldn't take it anymore. And since I'm going to be home so much now because I'm barely working at all, it just made sense to start having the heat on. So that's where we're at currently. It's been a real rough 2020, that's for sure. If I can get through this surgery situation okay, I know I'll be all right, as long as I can collect some unemployment, and hopefully we can go back to work full-time sometime in December or January. I don't know. But for tonight, I'm going to get myself cleaned up, and I'm going to take a dose of OXYCODONE. It's going to feel good, so I haven't had it for almost a month now. I almost forgot to talk about the reason why I'm going to take the OXYCODONE. Of course, my arthritic ankle is hurting. Both my feet are hurting. And I'm having a backache too. My lower back is hurting. And my hernia area is hurting as well. So those are probably tied in together. Today was the first day I've worked in a couple of days, and it was a little bit longer day. It's only 3 hours, but be that as it may. I've been drinking a lot, so I've been a little bit dehydrated. So that's probably part of the reason why I'm having so much pain. But yeah, we're having just a typical pain, only it's a little bit of hernia pain mixed in there as well. Well, I thought I was going to be able to make it through the month of November without any more OXYCODONE. But I did not. It's November 29th, Sunday afternoon, 3:23 in the afternoon. I had to work for a couple hours today, and I need to take some OXYCODONE because my poor feet, they're just a mess. My feet are, they just look horrible, and they're really painful today, especially my left ankle, which of course I broke in the 1982 accident and now has arthritis in it. My feet are hurting, and my back's hurting, and the hernia is hurting. It's cold outside. Look at that. It's only 39.4 degrees outside. Then not even going to get out of the 30s for today. I was really hoping to not be taking any more narcotic until the surgery time. So what we got going on is tomorrow I have to go and have a meeting with one of the nurses at my surgeon's office, and I'm going to sign the paperwork and get final instructions on the surgery. Not sure exactly what's going to happen there. And then 3 days later, I got to take a COVID test, a COVID-19 test. And if I fail that test, then no surgery. And then 4 days after that, if everything goes good, I'm having my surgery on December 8th.